Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The session now will begin with, in a rearrangement of the programme, a presentation by Federico Vuni, political activist, community leader, and a former member of the Sudan Council of Churches Executive Committee, and also a former chair of the Equatoria Community Organisation in the UK. And Federico is based in Leeds and has travelled down for the event today. And with that, let me pass to Federico. Thank you, Federico. And Federico, yep, you can speak from there.
Thank you, Richard. Thank the Sudanese Community, Sudanese Programme here in St. Antony College of Oxford. They have been so generous over the years hosting conferences for the community. And this is part of the conference, the community conference that's been hosted by the program. And I also thank the earlier speakers. They have given brilliant papers. Mine is a reflection. Carry the floor and also to address ever prior to lead the country, South Sudan. This title, From Liberation to Oppression, the Rise and the Fall of Hopes in South Sudan. History often reveals a tragic cycle where liberation movements, after achieving freedom and oppressing the very people they sought to emancipate. The story of the SPLM, SPLA in South Sudan, painful example. The SPLM rise to power after 2005 Comprehensive Peace Agreement was supposed to mark a new era of hope and freedom for the sovereign Sudanese. The promise of liberation was not only about political freedom, but also about the transformation of society, delivering services, building infrastructures, and improving the lives of ordinary citizens. Dr. John Garang's vision of taking towns to the villages embodied this hope for inclusive development. However, post-liberation government quickly shifted its focus from serving the people to enrichment. 6 years transitional period became an era of missed opportunities. Instead of fostering unity and development, the SPLM leadership, alongside the central government, engaged in internal squabble over resources. Billions of US dollars, both from oil revenue and international aid, poured into South Sudan, but seemed vanished without trace, leaving the citizens delusional and frustrated. Throughout this period, the people remained silent observers of the leadership failing roads, hospitals, schools, and basic infrastructures remain absent. Influx, despite the influx of the funds. The SPLM's excuse that they were starting from scratch ran as the citizens, patients were thin year after year. They watch the ruling elites reward themselves, while their own lives remain stagnant and worsening. By 2011, the promise of independence seemed like a final opportunity for change. The Southern Sudanese people, having witnessed years of governmental neglect, casted their hope on the referendum. Nation became a collective dream, not because unity was not made attractive, but because the people saw no other way forward. With its overwhelming 99% vote for secession was not just a political statement. It was a desperate cry for a new beginning. But even after the euphoria of independence, problems remain. The people's optimism, independence would bring milk and honey, faded, and the SPLM continued its own ways. Corruption, internal power struggle, and neglect of the populace persisting, leading to further disillusionment. The fundamental issue that the people faced was the reality that their liberation movement have evolved into an oppressive regime. SPLM, once a symbol of hope and resistance, became a ruling elite more focused on self-preservation than governance. As they say in South Sudan goes, when they unite, they plunder us. Agree, they kill us. Tragic reality reflects the deep disconnect between the leadership and the citizens. A mirage where the fundamental promise of a better life to all was shattered by the very liberators who had once fought for it. South Sudan continues its journey as a new nation. One thing is clear. Blame external forces are no more scapegoats. Citizens who endure so much suffering for their freedom now demand accountability. The foundation of any nation lies in its leadership's ability to serve, protect, and uplift its people. The South Sudanese people deserve better than what they have received so far. From liberation to operation. The story of South Sudan was a stark reminder of the fragility of freedom, the SPLM's betrayal of the people's trust serves as a lesson in the dangers of unchecked power. While citizens remain resilient, the future of South Sudan will depend on the ability of its leadership to learn from the past, reform, South Sudan.
Thank you, Federico.